so excited to have Bex Taylor-Klaus here with us today. Bex is Pidge on Voltron, Sin in Arrow, has worked on 13 Reasons Why, on Scream, and a lot of really fun stuff. So welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Where are you from?
I am from Atlanta, Georgia.
So talk to me about Atlanta. You started acting quite young because you hit it in Arrow when you were pretty young.
Yeah, I was 18, 19.
That's a big deal. And I know that there's child actors that obviously start at 5, but like getting on a big TV show when you're 18 is like a big deal.
I got my first gig at 18, and then riding off that, I got Arrow right before my 19th birthday. And up in Vancouver, the drinking age is 19. So for my 19th birthday, my family flew me up to Vancouver to go to work on Arrow and bought me my first drink.
Shut up. Wait, do you have siblings?
I do. I have a younger sister and a younger brother.
Did they go to this event?
They did. They didn't get to drink, but I did.
Of course not. Good. Great. Yeah. So before you booked this, though, how did you're very talented. You're spunky. You have this great energy. We have great stage presence. How did you discover this as a kid? Were you like, oh, I know how to do these things? Or
it was more like I was always, putting on voices and acting out little things and doing plays at holiday things. Like we wrote and created our own plays at Passover every year. And
are you still very religious?
Fairly. I mean, yeah. I'm very Jewish.
Okay.
I loved, acting camps, acting classes, and never fell in love with Shakespeare in 3rd grade, but never thought of it as like a viable thing. I thought I was going to be doing sports, which was seemingly a viable thing for me. Mm-hmm. And then
what sport?
Softball and basketball.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I was a catcher. It was what I wanted to do. And then someone told me, stay in school,
and don't do drugs.
Stay in school, don't do drugs. Like, stay in school, don't leave school, but also don't stop acting. And I was like, wait, what? You mean I could do this? And so I was like, I tried out stuff at school. And unfortunately, my high school acting teacher was like, I can't cast you in anything because I don't trust that you'll choose acting over sports.
That's always a problem.
I'm like, but if you would just cast me, I would do the play instead of my off-season sport. Like, just let me do it. And he was like, no, I don't trust you. And so when I told him I was thinking of moving to LA, he was like, you absolutely should not move to LA. So I said, fuck you, I'm moving to LA.
Was he trying to convince you to stay in Atlanta? At the time, not a lot was going on there acting wise.
He didn't cast me in anything. So even though I was in his class, he didn't really know what I could do.
Are you watching Mr. Schnibble? What's his name? We don't need to talk about him. So you moved to LA and you're 17, 18?
18th birthday.
18th birthday. And were your parents freaking out like, Bex is going to be all alone? Your parents are not British. Bex is getting very well alone. Do they speak with a southern accent? No.
Oh, God, no. Only when they feel like making a point.
Okay.
My parents are both life coaches. So their whole thing was, we need to support you in your life. We need to do what you need to do, but we got to make sure that you don't die.
Yeah, of course.
So I moved out here with my best friend and her mom and brother and lived with my Cuban family for 2 years.
Tamstri is asking about Hellfest. Did you go there because of the killing or did you go because of Scream? Or all the other horror things you've done.
Yeah. I think it was Scream that ended up like getting me in the door for the audition for Hellfest. And then it was, I auditioned for Hellfest during and after a really big traumatic breakup. So it was the best thing for me to get out of LA, go to Atlanta and shoot a crazy horror film in like freezing cold weather, tank top split to my sternum and booty shorts. I was like, I'm going to go the farthest from everything I've ever done.
I've seen those pictures. They're hot.
Thank you.
Yeah. Holy cow. And you had to be running around in this little outfit, freezing your butt off.
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow.
It was fun. We took over Six Flags of Georgia, Six Flags Splash Mountain, and turned it from a water park into a horror theme park.
How long did you shoot there? Because they have to shut that down.
Yeah. I mean, it was shut down for winter.
Oh, so they make some money on the off season.
Exactly.
So how long did you work on The Killing for?
I worked on The Killing only for one season. Season 3. I highly recommend watching it. I may be biased, but I think it's really, really good, really well done. Also, Soon Doobie said, if you were in a horror movie hiding, I'd totally die quick because I'd have to pee so bad. Just piss yourself. Just pee yourself. Who wants to kill someone who smells like urine?
Smart.
You don't want to get close to that person. Like, you'll smell this intense smell of pee and you'll run the other way. I mean, that's just if I were a killer.
Did you try that while you were on set? Did you pee yourself so that you wouldn't get killed?
No, but I didn't get killed, and I wish I had. On Scream, I wanted to die so badly.
You were tired of shooting that thing?
Well, I was in the original season, I was supposed to be the second killer. And then in season 2, they were like, oh no, you're a fan favorite. We can't have you be evil. We have to turn around and make you innocent.
Of course you're a fan favorite.
And I was like, no, it would have been so cool to let me like play with my food in season 2. So at least in season 3, if I'm innocent, just start killing, like just kill me off and like leave room for a new guard. And unfortunately for season 3, they just did a complete revamp and people didn't watch. And I'm like, you just should have started killing off the original characters and started introducing the new cast. Yeah.
You know, you should write for TV shows. Maybe that.
If I had less ADHD and less blank page anxiety, I would.
How do you marry those? Being a performer, what word do you use? Actor, voice actor, all of the above?
Actor, performer.
I mean, people assume that because we act, we don't have anxiety, or we're just fine being in public all the time. Yeah, like what are your coping mechanisms to get through this, or what has helped you to find joy in situations that are really difficult?
I like that.
When you have to.
I've been a very anxious, mentally ill being my whole life. And acting really helped that, because being able to step into someone else's brain when mine felt overwhelming is nice. Yeah. But also I grew up with the phrase, feel the fear and do it anyway. And so I learned to lean into the anxiety, and instead of just trying to fight it, kind of use it. Because anxiety, nerves, and excitement are two sides of the same coin. So it's just a matter of finding that coin and actually flipping it over, which is not easy. I'm not trying to say that this is a thing that you can do whenever you
flip your coin, people.
But it's with enough time, effort, energy, and intention. Even when you're scared, you can find the excitement that's hiding deep inside, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's talk about some voices. How did you get Pidge in Voltron? How did this come about? Do you audition a lot for voiceover? What was the beginning of that world for you?
Well, actually, Voltron was the beginning of that world for me. I can't remember if I did Voltron or Robot Chicken before Voltron or not. Mm-hmm. But either way, for both of them, they heard my voice on something else and reached out to my reps and were like, hey, can we have Bex come read for this? And so I read for Voltron, and it was essentially a probation period for a while. Like, I recorded the first 3 episodes, and they were like, this is still probationary because we have the ability to recast if we need. And then I was the only one who stayed all the way through. I was the only Pidge all the way through. And nice. I didn't know that until like 2 years after we finished, when they were like, no, you were our only Pidge. And I was like, But
for 2 years they had you like clinging.
Yeah, I was like for two. Even after they cast me, and like we're past the probationary period, I was like, this still feels like a dream. They could still recast me.
They could replace me. Yeah,
it's fine. I told that I've never done this before.
Pidge sounds very similar to you.
Yeah, Pidge is pretty similar. The fun part is like Pidge is masquerading as a boy at the beginning, so it was really fun for the first several episodes, being like, sound like me, but like I'm maybe trying to sound a little deeper, but also like still like I'm something's different.
Yeah.
But it was a really special character to play, and it was really fun,
Yeah. And so then what was it like to work on Robot Chicken? That's such a great
Robot Chicken was awesome. I am a huge Seth Green fan.
Yeah.
Since childhood. I think he's an absolute genius. And not only did I get to, meet with and work with Seth Green, I also got to work with Keegan-Michael Key, which was just...
I can't imagine. Holy cow. So talented.
Totally awestruck. And then when they both said that they knew my work from The Killing, I nearly fainted. I was like... And then I got to take like a photo booth picture with both of them, and it was just it was so early on in my career that it felt like I was checking off bucket list items left and right, and I was like, how can I up this? How can I get better than this? This is everything.
Since then, have you done a lot of voice work? How's that balance out with the film and TV stuff you do?
I did Voltron for several years.
Yeah, that was quite a few seasons.
Yeah, I was really lucky.
You were lucky.
I was really lucky to be able to do that for so long. And then...
Did you do cast records for that?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Those are the best. Instead of you alone, just doing your lines in a vacuum.
And so, of course, we had like Stephen Yeun and Jeremy Shada and the like, and Reese Darby. And so, there would be remote recordings. And even I had to like buzz off to do Scream. I was recording in Louisiana while I was doing Scream for Voltron.
Oh my God. Where did you record? In a studio there, or in like your hotel closet?
In a studio, yeah. They would pick studios, and if we were like farther out, they would be like, okay, you're gonna have to drive to this studio.
Wow.
It was wild. I think I might have done Arrow right before the first season of Scream.
Oh my God.
And so like I remember recording up in Vancouver at the beginning of Voltron. Like, Colton Haynes actually auditioned for several times for a few of the different characters. And so we ended up going to the same recording booth up in Vancouver because we were both up there.
Oh, cool.
And so that was all the way at the beginning of the casting process. It was way, way back.
Oh my gosh. While you were on Scream, were you also like the overlap of Arrow and Scream? Did Arrow had to work around your schedule if they wanted to throw you in episodes?
Yeah, I mean, my character was supposed to die in the first episode I was in. My character
of Arrow.
Yeah, my character gets shot in the first episode of Arrow, and apparently they liked me, so instead of having my character die after getting shot, they had me recover.
Because they liked you so much.
Yeah.
And Glee! Oh my God, Glee! You play yourself on there? Or the character was called Bex?
No, the character's name was actually Midnight, but did they change it to Bex? I was a goth bully.
Again.
So I was the one, exactly. I was the one making fun of Tina and Artie for joining. I was the one who dared them to join and then made fun of them for joining.
Oh my God, too funny,
and I also dumped food on Leah Michelle and Chris Colfer.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Tell me, playing bullies is fun.
It's so much fun. Like, I want to play a villain. I know I'm bubbly and adorable, but I want
adorable. Dude, say hi to your wife. I can't wait to meet her. I have not. Maybe we'll hang one day soon now that people are getting vaccinated and feeling healthy and all that good stuff.
Come let us feed you.
That'd be amazing. That'd be so much fun. I'm with Aaron. I haven't seen Aaron or Monica, so,
In a minute.
Bex, You're awesome. Stay strong, stay safe. Guys, keep booming and booping.